Hey gamers, tier list time. And this time, as you can see, is about one of my favorite 3D fighting games, Virtua Fighter 3. I never liked that much 3D fighting games. I always prefer 2D fighting games, such as Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, Samurai Showdown. But Virtua Fighter and also Soul Calibur are so good that it's impossible not to like it. About this tier list is not about the weakest or the strongest, but about the characters that I love the most. So let's start. Akira. This legendary fighter has spent the last year traveling and perfecting his skills. Although he didn't win the first tournament, he considered it was a good experience. I always love the main character in every fighting game, and this one is no exception. Although in my opinion it's not easy to play with him, I love his design and fighting style. Pai. Pai is Law's daughter, but there is no affection between them, and her goal is to defeat his father, who was the winner of the first tournament. I like Pai, but most of her moves are just like her father, and I like Law a little more, so here. Law is a fighter who seeks perfection, and despite winning the first tournament, he was not satisfied, because in his mind he thinks he still has a lot to improve, and returned to intensive training, hoping that in the next tournament he can present an even higher level. Personally, I love this character fighting style, and I love his roundhouse kick. So here. Wolf. Wolf was discovered by a talent scout who encouraged him to pursue a career in wrestling, where he became invincible, and entered the tournament to find a worthy rival. I usually don't like big characters in fighting games, but I absolutely love this one. I love his grabs, especially throwing the opponent outside of the ring with a giant swing. So, here. Jeffrey is a fisherman who had his boat destroyed while trying to catch a shark, and he tends to use the tournament money to repair his boat. Just like Wolf, I love his grabs, and although I prefer Wolf, I like Jeffrey very much too. Cage. Cage is a ninja who searches for his father killer and suspects that he's also participated in the tournament. I always loved ninjas since I was a kid, and Cage is no exception. So, here. Sarah was kidnapped by a killer organization that brainwashed her with the intention of her fighting and killing her brother Jackie. I usually play with Sarah, not because I love blondes, but also because I love her fast kicks, so first place. Jackie. Jackie is a race driver that practices Jet Kundo. He enters the tournament in hope to find his lost sister Sarah. I like Jackie almost as much as I like Sarah, and the fighting style is very similar, so third place. Shun. Shun spent his days teaching young students Kung Fu. He heard that some of his old students did very well in previous tournaments, so he plans to participate in the second tournament as well. I love the Dragon Master fighting style. It remembers two of my most beloved Jackie Chan movies, and the old master fighting Kung Fu is always a winning bet. Lion. Lion is from a very wealthy family and grew up with the best education possible. But as soon as he discovered that his father was a dead merchant, Lion wanted nothing to do with the family business, so he decided to enter the tournament and go his own way. I like this character and his design, but I found a little hard playing with him, so here. Now, let me see if I can pronounce this name right. Aoi Yume no Kiji. Aoi is the elder child of a dojo owner in Kyoto. Her father and Akira's father are old friends. As children, she and Akira would spar against each other many times, and after seeing him competing in the tournament, she decided to enter and prove her fighting ability. Personally, just like Lion, I like her design, but I never been able to play well with her, so here. Taka Arashi. In Sumo World, Taka Arashi is famous for his brutal fighting style. One day, informing his boss to decision to leave sumo wrestling to participate in the third World Fighting Tournament. I love sumo wrestlers, and this one is no exception. It's not easy playing with him, but I like him very much. And I was a little sad that he was the only fighter that didn't return in Virtua Fighter 4. Dural. Dural is a fighting opponent in the arcade mode in all Virtua Fighter games. Personally, I don't like her or his design, and it's the only fighter that I don't like very much, so here. So that's it gamers, it's finished. Please let me know in the comments, do you like the Virtua Fighter series or do you prefer another 3D series? As always, I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.